What's good, y'all? Welcome to my review for Top Gun Maverick. Just got back from the theater, and yo, this movie was fucking amazing, man. Like, I will say this will probably end up being one of my favorite movies of the year, man. Because man, is this movie incredible, man. And the dog fights and the flying scenes, she. But we'll talk about that later. Something I want to talk about right now that I thought that it's kind of a bit more personal, I guess you could say, about this movie is that actually, I don't know if you guys know, but actually, parts of the movie was actually shot here in Ridgecrest. You guys will see it's the opening of the movie when a Maverick is working on his plane or whatever he's working. It's called, it's like they said it was like a Mojave or whatever, Mojave, California, and he goes into a base. All of that's Ridgecrest. All of that was the Navy base here on Ridgecrest. I would check to see if I actually stayed after the credits to make sure that they mentioned anything, because my dad actually works on the Navy base. He actually worked security on the film set when they were filming there, but for some baffling reason, he did not have the foresight to grab a picture with Tom Cruise or of Tom Cruise or fucking something on the goddamn film set. Literally nothing, man. So this would be the part where I would show y'all some juicy set photos, never before seen set photos, but I ain't got shit for y'all. And I checked, and I stayed up to Chris to see if they even mentioned him or anything, or like Ridgecrest, which apparently they did. My mom did catch it, that China Lake, that they did mention China Lake. I didn't see it, although I did record the credits when they were getting to the end of it, going over that part. So if I can find it when I look over the footage, I'll put it in here so you guys can see, like, there it is. But yeah, finally this town has something worth a damn. Top Gun Maverick was shot here. But yeah, that was pretty cool. As soon as I saw that there, I was like, oh, that's here. Because I instantly recognized the road and everything, so that was pretty cool, man. Also, apparently according to my dad, Tom Cruise was constantly complaining on set, but in this weather, shit, I would too, man, because Christ, it is hot as balls over here, man. But yeah, that was pretty cool, and yeah, wish I had some set photos to show y'all, but I ain't got shit. But yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool to actually see that. I was actually kind of surprised that was the opening of the movie. But yeah. So without further ado, guys, let's just jump right in. So the movie is directed by Joseph Kosinski. I don't know why I'm struggling there. And of course, stars Tom Cruise, Jennifer Connelly, Miles Teller, Glenn Powell, hello, fellow Glenn here, Monica Barbaro, and many more. And the plot of Top Gun Maverick is Maverick training a detachment of graduates for a special assignment. Maverick must confront the ghosts of his past and his deepest fears, culminating in a mission that demands the ultimate sacrifice from those who choose to fly it. Now, first thing we got to talk about, the cast is phenomenal. Tom Cruise is, of course, amazing in the role. Seriously, he's legitimately amazing here, man. Seriously. Phenomenal performance from him. Jennifer Connelly, she's great as well. Although I swear to God, this woman stopped aging after like Hulk, because like she looks the exact same, bro. Like the fuck, what the hell is this woman putting in her skin? Miles Teller is phenomenal. He was probably the stand-up performance of the movie, man, and I would dare say he should be in contest for Best Supporting Actor for the Oscars this year. Although he probably won't get it or get nominated because it's the Oscars and this is Top Gun. But you know, he was phenomenal. The rest of the new cast that we got there, like Hangman, Phoenix, Coyote, and the rest of all of them, I thought were really, really good. I guess, in case you guys are wondering, because this was kind of in the poster, and it's literally like the first name that pops up in the opening credits, Val Kilmer is indeed in the movie, and his scene was probably one of my favorite parts of the movie. That whole scene, I'm not gonna get into spoilers, but that scene was awesome, and I love that scene. But yeah, so the cast is incredible. Of course, obviously, the standout thing in this entire fucking movie is, of course, the dogfights and the flying scenes. Sweet Jesus H. Christ. Now, this is one of those times where I'm going to say, you guys got to see this movie in IMAX. If you guys can see this movie in IMAX, go watch it in IMAX, because when you see it in the big-ass screen and, like, you know, like, Jesus Christ, you fucking feel the G's. Like, I'm no lie, man. Like, and I could hear from the crowd around me. There were people, like, that were, like, heavy breathing and shit. Like, we were all in there, man. And, like, legit, I was, like, clutching my chair when they were, like, and, like, leaning back in my seat when they were, like, doing those insane, like, fucking pull-ups when they were actually doing the mission itself, man. Bruh. It is fucking insane. And it's even more insane knowing that they actually shot this. Like, this isn't green screen bullshit. They actually flew these fucking planes. And they're actually doing, I mean, I'm sure there was some of this that was CGI. It had to be. No way they just strapped cameras to these jets and hoped for the best. But seriously, man, the dogfights and the flying scenes, man, are fucking incredible. So if you guys can't see this movie in IMAX, do yourself a favor and go see it in IMAX, man, because my God, it's an experience. So yeah, guys, go check this movie in IMAX if you guys got an IMAX theater near you, because it's fucking incredible, man. In IMAX, seriously, it is amazing. It is insane, man. Like, bro, like those G's were fucking insane, man. But yeah, man. Also, I forgot to mention at the start of the video, but actually, I might as well mention here. Actually, before I started recording, before I watched it, I did go back, and if you guys follow me on Twitter, I did actually go back and rewatch the first Top Gun. Because, like, fuck, I'm gonna see Maverick this weekend. Fuck, let me rewatch the original. I know my mom has a copy of it on Blu-ray, so fucking why not? And I gotta say, the Top Gun, I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was, because I had never seen Top Gun up to this point, and the most I knew Top Gun more as, oh yeah, that game that the nerd couldn't land the plane on in that AVGN episode. You know, that's what I knew. That's what I knew Top Gun for. Was that angry video game nerd episode where he couldn't land the plane. Which I wish there was a reference to that in this movie, because I feel that's also kind of become a meme in itself since then, man. But yeah, but yeah, I love the movie, and like the same thing kind of happened with Maverick, where I was shocked with how much I loved it. But yeah, man, this first Top Gun, fantastic movie. It's like I said this on Twitter, it's the most 80s movie I've ever seen, but I loved every second of it, man. Fantastic movie. But anyway, back to the movie itself. The flying scenes, fucking incredible. Hans Zimmer, of course, does a score for this movie, and bro, it is phenomenal, man. I loved his score in the movie, man. But yeah, and it's nice to finally be able to hear Hans Zimmer score in IMAX, because I think because almost every other movie that Hans Zimmer's done the score from, I've mostly seen it in normal theater, except for Blade Runner 2049. This is the only other movie that I've seen with a Hans Zimmer score that I get to experience in IMAX. So that was cool, man. But yeah, the flying scenes, man, are fucking incredible, man. Seriously, I can go on and on about how great those scenes are. They're fucking incredible, man. Another thing I gotta say that I really liked about this movie is I love how it used the comedy in this, because the movie gets pretty funny, and I think they did a good job gelling the comedy in scenes where it needed to be, and it never really comes out forced. I was always having fun with them. There's a lot of pretty funny lines in the movie that I really enjoyed, man, and yeah, the comedy I thought was really, really well done. And I've already mentioned the flying scene. Of course, Hans Zimmer's score is fantastic. So, yeah, now in terms of like negatives I said I would have, and also the directing was also really good as well, obviously because of how good the flying scenes look. Seriously. Shout out to everyone that worked on those, and like I said, I'm sure there was some CGI in there, but Jesus, those looked incredible. Seriously, like I said before, watch this movie in IMAX if you can, because it's fucking amazing in IMAX. And also, I really liked all the callbacks. They went back to the first movie, like Danger Zone is indeed in here, man. I love when they were playing. I was kind of singing along to it, man. That was pretty hype. I love there was a few other callbacks to the first movie that I thought were pretty cool, like the inverted thing. That was pretty cool. There's probably a couple other ones, probably some I missed because I'm not some super diehard Top Gun fan. I've been watching the movie like 500 times. I'm sure there's like the hardcore Top Gun fans that like watched this movie to death when it came out and everything. There's probably some more callbacks that I missed, but from the callbacks that I could recognize, I thought that was pretty cool, man. Like especially the inverted one. That one was pretty funny. I like that one. In terms of like flaws, I said I would have with Top Gun Maverick. There's only these are more like minor nitpicks, but one is I will say the movie definitely does borrow some story elements from the first movie, and me personally, it didn't bother me, but I instantly kind of noticed like the bar scene. That one was, it's not like, and they don't do it like exactly like it was the first one. They do change up a little bit, but there's definitely some scenes they definitely ripped from the first one, like the bar scene where that one was like I said, slightly different, but it was kind of definitely akin to how it was in the first movie. Another thing that was kind of a little nitpick with mine is, why is there like no mention of Charlie in this entire movie? They don't mention if like her and Maverick broke up, got married and got divorced, died. Nothing from this woman. Did the actress that played her die or something in between the movies? Like I found it kind of weird. There was like literally no mention of her at all. Especially considering how the first movie kind of ends with them looking like they're going to get back together and everything. So I felt that was a little weird how they just like no mention of her. Like, did the actress that played her died or something? I'm legitimately asking to like because I found it a little odd that they just completely just like negate or never even brought her up once. It's almost like she never even existed in the first movie. One other thing I was going to mention I also liked. I also did like the relationship between Tom Cruise and Jennifer Connelly. I thought those two were pretty well had some good chemistry together. I enjoyed their scenes. I liked their relationship that they had throughout this movie. But yeah, man, in about every single facet and form of this movie is better than the original to me. Some of you guys might feel different. Some of the other reviews I've seen, people actually also been saying they like this more than the first Top Gun. So yeah, definitely recommend you guys check this movie out if you guys are a fan of Top Gun or not. You guys will have a fun time with this movie. And like I said, if you guys can see this movie in IMAX, go see it in IMAX because Jesus Christ, the dogfights and the flying scene in IMAX are fucking insane. Like I said, you will feel the fucking G's. It is absolutely insane, man. So, my final verdict for Top Gun Maverick is, of course, going to be a 10 out of fucking 10, ladies and gentlemen. Phenomenal movie, man. Loved it. The action scenes are great, and also I loved what they did with Rooster and Tom Cruise. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Love the relationship, and I love their scenes and how their relationship is shown off and progresses throughout the movie, man. Fantastic stuff. I really dug the writing. The writing overall I thought was really good in this movie, man. I love the story that they told here. And like I said, it was also cool that part of it was shot in Ridgecrest, so that's also very neat too. But yeah, man, of course, like always, leave your thoughts down in the comments, guys. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you think this movie is better than the first Top Gun? Do you prefer the first Top Gun? Leave it all down in the comments, man. And as always, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you like the links. Description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.